Alright. Oh, hey, was that a letter? Dear Mia, I'm still alive. Your brother Cullen. Oh, that's great, Cullen. You're such a nice brother.
Inquisitor?
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. You know, I think one of the things I was saying before I forgot when I went like towards the war table, it was pointless, but it was about like rendering. I started doing the 25 minutes, other than proficient or more efficient and stuff. I noticed, like, I tried rendering videos like longer than 35 minutes, and I kept consistently getting crashes, which was weird. So I said, fuck it, fine, I'll do less than 30 minutes. How about that, eh? Except a couple of them I ever had to have like 27, 28, 29, just because of the amount of time I recorded. It just distributed that way. But anyway, what's up, Blackwall?
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Don't waste your time on regret.
Regret has its uses. It comes from reflection, and stops you from making the same mistakes twice. But I'm older, hopefully wiser, and I think I've chosen the right person to walk with. Inquisitor?
I want to show Sera how I feel, but can't think of the right gift. Ideas?
You and Sera? That's a tricky one, actually. It's hard to know what she wants without knowing who she is. You should give her something you think she might like. Doesn't help, I know. Good luck.
Nothing right.
Well, gee, give her something she likes. Well, with that great idea, I could solve the fucking all the world's problems, couldn't I? Gee, I better just give everyone something they like. God damn it, Blackwall, you're garbage. You know, actually, you can set up Blackwall and Josephine together, because he has a little crush on her. Although I don't know how to get it other than like having him as a companion, or like following you around in the waste and shit. Why? I don't know why I said wastes. But having him following you around a lot, eventually he might say something in regard to Josephine. And you can talk to him about it, and then you can talk to Josephine about it and whatnot. So that's that. So Cassandra, what are you doing?
What do you need, my friend?
I want to give Sera a gift that shows I'm serious about her. Any idea what she would like?
You, our herald, and Sera? Ugh. You certainly go out of your way to make things difficult, don't you?
What?
I've no suggestions. At least none she would willingly accept, such as gaining purpose, or an actual profession. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to work.
Wow. Jeez, I hope this isn't like one of those, I hope this isn't like one of those cheesy romances where it's like, oh, you don't need to give me anything except your love. Like, oh god, please don't be like that. Please, please, por favor, please, please, please. I don't need cheesy shit in my life right now.
Hi, Shiny. What's going on? What is this? You look serious.
I have that thing you wanted. I'll go get it. Remember, it was a...
What? I don't get it.
You gave me a gift, sort of. I asked everyone and still don't know what to get you in return.
Wait. You went to everyone and said I was your lover. Right to their faces. They must have... Ooh, Vivian must have puckered pinky tight. Best gift ever.
Well, I'm relieved. Guess I got lucky.
You're about to. What, can you see the future now too? It's got no underpants. I can't believe you shaved that in your... Andraste's herald is touched, all right. That is.
Wow. The camera angles and the clipping. Like, what was that, a fucking pillow I was stuck behind?
Let's just say it was...
A demand of your Kuhn. What? Think you wrote that? Saw it coming, yeah? Going to see it again.
Alright, well, I guess that was it.
There's you, yes.
Any chance I could talk you out of that pet name? It has to be Shiny? Shiny?
Tadwinks. Now it's Tadwinks. Better like that one.
Son of a bitch! Damn it! I want to be shiny! I like the shiny!
That time. Tadwinks.
Jesus Christ. Tadwinks. Like, what does that even mean? Can I go get more cookies?
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
Aw. I don't know why I can't get more cookies with her. Oh well. I know, that was something I could do in the past, get more cookies.
How much did you need?
But, whatever. So anyway, that has been an hour of recording and doing absolutely nothing except running around, for Sera. I really wanted to do things today, like go to each of the locations I haven't been to, and I really wanted to do Crestwood. Crestwood has a, shop, where I can buy an infinite number of certain resources. But, anyway, so BRB. Alright guys, here we are back up here. On the way up, I did get another, operation table from the elf, or whatever, the lady like, on the second floor, like, just below me. I don't know where she is. Actually, is that her, like, right near my horn? Whatever. You can talk to her and she gives you new things every now and then. So Liliana, do you have anything to say?
You've joined a fellowship with a distinguished history. Knight enchanters have long served the divine. I didn't choose this path to serve anyone. Where you go on the path is one thing, where it starts is another. These traditions were forged by the Chantry's most trusted mages. That cannot be denied. No matter, you have chosen well, and are in good company. I had friends who were knight enchanters, who served at Justinia's side, who died with her. It's good to see new mages keeping this flame alive. Anything I should know? It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, that sounds fine. So, now what can we do? Well, I guess we can go do Dorian's thing. I don't remember if... Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. I got it. Actually, Cullen's job finished. I may as well go back and turn that in. I know, it's fucking lame having to go back to the table all the time, but I gotta do it. I want to get them all done, so BRB. Alright, here we are back at the war table. Let's see what we got here. Deal with the angry Vargas. It's done! The roads are safe. Haven't seen a Vargas in some time. Griffin Wing will keep growing. Ryland. Oh, I sure hope so. All that glitters. Is this a... Oh, I guess it's not a Griffin Wing keep thing. Inquisitor, we have received reports of an abandoned gold mine in the hills south of Griffin Wing Keep. According to the locals, the mine's still capable of producing. It was abandoned only because the threat of Darkspawn attack made the operation unfeasible. Should we dispatch soldiers to secure the place and guard any wagons that make their way to the keep? It should add considerably to our income for the future. Cullen. I can send soldiers to set up a camp at the mine. Straight away, Inquisitor. Okay.
To work?
Get to work, Cullen. We need to do all of these by the end of the game, which may or may not happen. I'm not certain. But I will try to do them as best as I can.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
I should leave you to work this out.
Oh, no, you don't. I want a witness. I want someone to hear the truth.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Now, this is something I don't really understand. Like, there's this option right here. Because apparently it's like the character doesn't know he's gay. But, I mean, it's definitely not subtle that Dorian is gay. I mean, fuck, like 10 minutes ago we asked him if him and Alexius or whatever were ever a thing. Or maybe it was his kid. I don't remember. So I don't know why this is here. Like, it seems like it was already obvious, if not already mentioned. But whatever.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with.
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
I think it's time we left.
I agree.
Also, why is my character not wearing her armor? What the fuck is that about, eh?
He's a good man, my father. Deep down. He taught me principle is important. He cares for me in his way, but he won't ever change. I can't forgive him for what he did. I won't.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. Even if it didn't work out. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I don't know. It was certainly a spectacle.
Oh? I'm so pleased to provide you amusement.
There has to be a reason I keep you around.
Just the one. My wounded pride. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Whoa, man. Keep it PG, alright?
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
I just need to say something. The Inquisitor said, "What's going on here?" Was that the same exact voice clip from the beginning of the game at the Fade Rift? I swear it was. That is silly.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
The concerns of the Chantry are no concern of the Inquisition, Mother Giselle.
I'm aware of that. You risk, however, not only the Chantry's opinion.
And if I ask from where these rumors originated?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Yeah, get out of here with your stupid hat.
Well, that's something.
Don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
She does, actually. There are rumors, and her concern is well-meaning, if misplaced.
It doesn't matter.
Listen to you. It's good to be the Inquisitor. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Okay.
I spoke to Sera earlier, and the subject of you came up. I'm uncertain what I said, but she spat on the ground like a peasant. I hope she amuses you plenty.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Okay, so that is that. So now, I know I'm not doing the shit I want to do yet. I still wanted to go out to those places and get some resources. You know, explore every region a little bit, just so I would have them somewhat explored, and I would get some of their resources. And then I could dupe all that shit, and then eventually I can just patch the game with, you know, and then finish up the entire region at some later point. So yeah, we are going to talk to Iron Bull over here. He mentioned about drinking with the Chargers, so let's do that.
How you doing?
I don't know if I asked him about Saharan yet, but we'll do that.
Can you tell me more about Saharan?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Tal Rashath, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
Alright, let me find a better camera angle for you guys as well. There you go.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
Also, the Sera song is playing in the background over there. I have read that you can actually talk to Sera about that Bard's song, but I have no idea how you would do that. Like, do I have to listen to the full thing or something? Or is it just, like, part of the romance path? I honestly have no idea. But anyway.
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
I can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.